Hello good people. Quick video practical implementation of backups. First of all, if you have nothing, it's better to just copy your files from one location to another location with the copy command or the rsync command on the same server. If you have nothing, it's better than nothing. If you have to have something, and most people do, I will show you a basic setup which isn't actually that bad in practice, and this is using restic. So, restic is a tool which does the backup logic for you. You have to read a little bit into it, but you can hook up multiple repositories and back up your data on multiple repositories. What I like to do is I like to create a .backup folder in the root directory. I'm doing this automated with Ansible, and there I'm creating an environment, a restic password, because this is one of the major benefits of restic. You have data security at rest and in transit. So if you have some compliance stuff you have to uphold, then it's at least encrypted by nature, right? So you don't have to worry about it. I'm using SFTP here, so I'm having an SFTP password set up. Paths I want to include and stuff I want to exclude, like for example .git, temp folders, and so on and so forth. Cache, you know what I mean. Basically, the script is very simple, looks like this. Okay, timestamp and sourcing the environment, and after that I'm using SSH pass here. Then you can add your password or your environment variable or file or whatever where the password is stored. And I know it's not a 100% clean solution I've made, still progress to be done, but I had to have something for now that is automated. And well, okay, so I'm calling restic, I'm calling the backup, then I'm including the files I want to include, excluding the files I want to exclude, using some tags and some verbosity for logging purposes. And the tags are just something because this is a SSO server, right? I use off. And of course, then if the backup is successful, I'm applying the retention policies, also something that's very neat to have by default, retention policies. And these retention policies, basically, you can set however you need them. Uh, for this server, it's just a hot storage, right? And so I have the retention policy set up like this. And of course, with a cold storage, if I would add a cold storage, I would have a little bit of a different retention policies, right? And yeah, that's basically it. At the end, I show the statistics, and this stuff gets then called like once a day at 3 a.m. I call the stuff, I'm storing the log, and that's basically it, right? So on the backup server itself, I have some snapshots also of the data. But yeah, this is a simple setup. One hot storage, restic, works, is enough for this purpose. If you want to go really crazy and you're doing your own infrastructure and want to do your own solution, well, I can give you like a nice tip. Use the ZFS file system and maybe hook it up with iSCSI. So if you want to experiment around with backing up stuff a little bit, then this would be like a pretty cool project, I think, to do. But if you value your time, use restic. It's enough for almost everybody. And yeah, have a good day.